A Trip to Asgard, written by M. Iris Alicea. Read by Maria Chester. For this and other recordings like this, follow me on Tumblr at realmjumpingstoryteller.tumblr.com or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wonderful World of Stories. Chapter 5. As they began to make their return trip, Thor groaned. "Oh, my belly aches fiercely. Why would it pain me so?" Loki shrugged. A few seconds later, Thor's discomfort eased, and he proceeded to explore the TARDIS. He turned to see the engine powered by bellows. That fascinated him for a great long moment before he descended to the lower level. Loki stayed against the window, mesmerized as he watched the worlds whiz past. Thor climbed back upstairs, holding a square device in both hands. It came with a small round mirror attached by a flexible neck. He found the doctor standing in the middle of the room. "Doctor, I found this contraption below. What purpose does it serve?"
Well, for a long time, it was only a gift from my godmother. But it identifies creatures, sometimes, and is useful sometimes. Here, you just flip the switch to turn the power on and voila! It's an identifying device. Yes, I warm it up by having it identify myself.
Several faces scrolled through the readings.
Yes, that is me.
He spun around to adjust the lever and caught sight of Loki's back in the mirror. The screen before him spelled out a 5-letter word and a picture of a large blue man. The doctor looked over his shoulder at the pale prince.
That is strange. This gift has quite an expansive knowledge, but it might be malfunctioning at last. This reading mentioned an alien I do not know. Prince Thor, what is your race? Who are your people?
Thor studied the other man quizzically before replying.
Asgardian, as are all whom I know. Yes, of course they are. Would anyone happen to be Jotun here?
He pronounced it Jotun. Thor bared his teeth.
No. Any Jotun here is a threat to Asgard, and would be dispatched immediately. They are animalistic brutes. We are at war with Jotunheim. They live on an icy realm, and seek to freeze all they encounter. We protect the other realms from threats, and especially from the Jotun's grasp. Why, Doctor, how would you know of that vile race?
The doctor turned 45 degrees, facing the irate prince, so his readout of the second prince went blank. He was shocked, speechless at the prince's vehement response. Prince Loki either hid his birthplace from his own family, or he hadn't been told. Certainly the prince's response would be tempered if he had realized that a Jotun stood by his side and had fed him cookies. Apprehension, not appreciation, would have colored their interactions. The doctor jerked his head to the side.
"Oh, there's no reason, Your Highness. Merely a question based on my curiosity on strange new planets I learn of. Thank you. You've been very informative."
He set the machine face down on the floor. Puzzled, he stayed quiet for the remainder of the journey. Loki changed the subject. "My magical friend, do you wear those garments that lie upstairs every time you go to a new destination?"
"Sometimes, but these suspenders are to my liking. How could we match the finery you are used to?"
Loki answered, with ease. After all, the box is magic.
Right.
They climbed up the stairs to the large closet. Intrigued, River and Prince Thor followed. Loki grabbed a few shiny gold pieces off the floor that complemented his visitor's clothing. The doctor removed his coat and let Loki find finery for him. He kept his outfit the same, white shirt, suspenders, and bow tie. He added the gold pauldrons on his shoulders, armbands, and decorative braces on his forearms that Loki laid aside for him. River found a matching set of bands and a golden breastplate for her to wear as she stood beside the doctor. The two princes declared them fit to be courtiers, and they all trooped downstairs. They stepped onto a green patch of ground, not far from the palace entrance. Silvery pillars scraped the sky over them, drawing gazes even higher. The royal guard stood before the palace door. Just ahead of them, a one-eyed man with flowing gray-brown hair stood beside a lady with shining blonde hair curled elegantly. The guard broke ranks to see the princes run out, unharmed. Prince Loki hurried to the couple. "Father, Mother, look, please meet my friend, the magician, and his bride, River. We happened upon each other quite by accident, and yet have so many stories to share with you. Thor will tell you all about it today, I am sure." "Yes. Hello, your majesties. Please call me Dr. Smith. Your sons gave us such a fine time of entertainment as we showed them around my TARDIS, that is, my flying box." Thor was not feeling as talkative as his brother had promised. His face contorted with pain again. "Thor, are you well?" He waved off his mother's concern. "I am fine. Just let me be excused to see the healers." With a curt nod exchanged with his father, he vanished into the palace. River raised her eyebrows. "I can imagine that devouring so many cookies gave him a dreadful stomach ache." Loki's lips twitched. "Indeed." He turned to enter the palace, but his eyes danced. Riversong frowned. "What is going on?" she demanded. "You look far too pleased with yourself for some reason. What is it?" Now a Cheshire smile burst forth on Loki's face, complete with a glint in his eye. He faced them once more. "Or I was correct all along. Thor was so greedy to sate his hunger that he did not stop and wait to hear that I had scooped a new sugar, fresh from the marketplace, in the batter. Even if he had had a mere 4 cookies instead of large handfuls, I imagine he would feel the ache set in. One should never overindulge on a laxative." The doctor and River coughed, shocked at the mischievous deed Loki had performed. "I thought you were being so kind before," Dr. Smith gasped. "That was excellently pulled off, Your Highness." "Do you perform other such tricks regularly?" Loki grinned, now in an attempt at modesty. His hands slid over each other. I am known for being behind some tricks now and again. Here I am called the Mischief Maker, and often isolated for the trouble they result in. That is beside the point. Today, I hope Thor, the reckless fool, learns a lesson in gluttony. I act on purpose." The doctor perked up. "Ah, well done. Prince Loki, do you know much of the Jotun people?" "Jotun," he repeated, puzzled. "I do not know why you ask, but Asgard's men defeated them many years ago, and as good as isolated the monsters to their own realm. Nor are they ever called a people that I know of. Come, I hear the dinner gong." The doctor offered River his arm as they walked in, admiring the architecture. River asked in a hushed voice, "Do they have a need of an archaeologist here?" "I don't know. It is possible, but who would want to overturn such beauty?" The doctor frowned as he spoke, lost in thought of how the prince did not know of his origin.